And this is how our Thursday starts. Rain in the rainforest, just how it ended yesterday. But you can actually see the rain today, due to the fact it isn't dark and nighttime. As soon as you're out of the forest though, I'm sure it'll be absolutely glorious. Well, this is what we come to Australia for the weather. I know it looks miserable, but it's actually still really warm. It's like 25 degrees. But you know, it's tropical climate. We are on our way to our boat tour thingy-majiggy bump for the day. Hopefully we'll find it soon and we'll have a good day, rain or not. It doesn't matter, because that's a bit of rain, eh? It's just water. Just walking through the shopping centre, because it's Good Friday, like no shops are open. We don't do that back at home anymore, but here, yeah, all the shops are shut because it's Good Friday. So here we are getting ready to board our cruise, which will be here soon. I'm sure we'll be videoing to tell you what the cruise is all about. Because I'm not entirely sure. I've discussed it many times. I know later we're going out and we're going snorkeling, so hopefully I'll be able to get some footage of that. And there's a glass bottom bit and there's lunch involved. Maybe this is the glass bottom bit, I'm not sure. We'll find out what the bottom right, I guess. It's quite windy here. On the plus side, if it stays like this, it's still really warm. It probably doesn't look warm. It's a really nice temperature with this breeze, and no chance of sunburn. Right, so we're on the boat now, and it seems that this is just like a ferry to get us to the island, and then all the action's going to happen on the island. But I'll just give you a few little scenic shots so you can see what we're doing on this boat. It's mostly undercover though, so I've just come to the back of the boat to try and get a few shots of what's going on. So I'll just turn the camera around, and there we go. So we just come from over there, from the wharf, and then when we get there, we're going on to another boat for lunch, and then there's a glass bottom boat at some point, snorkeling at some point. I'm sure it'll just work itself out. The sun's coming out of it now. It is really hot. I haven't got any sun cream on yet, but I can start to feel the sun just touching me, and I'm like, yeah, I really need to think about the sun cream sooner rather than later. On a big cat, it's just a big queue for a buffet. Still have the phone in hand, and having nearly lost it a second ago in the last video. It's just really windy, really bumpy.
Someone else's spot.
It's a bit mental on here. It's bedlam. That's the weather looks. It's still really warm. And it does look pretty bad. I'm just stood here at a windbreak. I don't know what's going on. I'm getting soaked, feet absolutely drenched. I thought the others were following. I don't know what's happened. There we go. Here comes home now. As I said, shocking weather, but not cold. It's just windy and choking it down. But we're in the middle of the ocean, I guess, on this random island. I'm stood in a windbreak anyway. That helps. There come the others. Time to go. That was absolutely ridiculous. That was some of the rainiest rain I've ever been in. It's still raining here, like, doesn't feel as bad without all the wind, I guess. Absolutely drenched. I mean, I'm about to go get changed, get ready to go snorkeling. I might as well just jump in there seeing what I'm wearing. Absolutely soaked to the bone. Let me see if I can show you. See that? Yeah. Very wet. I kind of ran a lot faster than the other two. I just wanted to get out of it, but still chucking it down. Oh, tropical climate, eh? At least it's warm. locker just because we thought we can't take everything down to the beach and get drenched. Oh my word.
Could you please make your way to the lower deck of the
That woman stopped talking.
Thank you.
So the weather turned out to be absolutely glorious. We went down to the beach and it was glorious. I can't really talk right now. Too many people. I'll talk in a bit. Oh, yeah, so the weather ended up being glorious when we got down to the beach. The problem where we were, so this jetty sort of sticks out quite far, so it really picks up the wind and all the bad weather. So even though it was raining on shore, pretty much as soon as we got there, it stopped raining, sun came out, absolutely glorious. Got in the sea, and I'll talk a bit more about that in a bit. But we're on a glass bottom boat now, so I'll film that, and then I'll explain our diving experience, our snorkeling experience, a little later.
Ladies, if you want to come around this side, please, thank you very much.
Owen, did you enjoy your snorkeling experience?
Yep.
Yeah. And that's why Owen doesn't work in the entertainment industry. One word, I have to pay for more than that, do I? Clearly works in the business sector. So yeah, glass bottom boat. I'm sure it won't be as clear as the view that I had down snorkeling. Now, there wasn't really any footage for me to take because it was so wet. We just went and put everything in a locker, including my phone. But Mum did come down to the beach with her phone, so I'm going to hopefully see if she can send me some pics. But Owen did take his GoPro, so I'm hoping that when I'm putting this video together, he will be able to have sent me some of the footage that he took, so I can put that in the video. But yeah, this whole island's just a resort, the Green Island Resort, and the sun's gone in again. It looks like the rain may come. I think it's just sort of bursts of tropical weather, and then it's sun, and then it's rain, and then it's sun. But when it rains hard, and the wind is strong. So yeah, sand everywhere, salt all in my mouth, up through my nose. Seawater is not for me, sand is not really for me. But hey, I've just been and snorkeled at the Great Barrier Reef, so it's a pretty cool thing to be able to say. And it was a good experience. And I'll talk a bit more about that later probably, because we're going off on our boat tour now, glass bottom boat.
So first of all, this around the fish, this is called a batfish. And actually this is not very good to taste because they're eating other fish poop, so it's not very nice to taste of fish. And also just coming underneath the glass, this white one called spangled emperor, it's the most tasty of fish just around here. And at the front you can see a blue body with a yellow-tailed fish called yellow-tailed fusiliers. And just coming now, it's a silver one, this is called tea leaf trevally.
Yeah, I can see.
So when I throw the fish food, actually you can see spangled emperor quite orange or yellow color. So underwater you're gonna lose the color. So everything you can see looks like a very green. So this is the normal. When you're taking the torch, you can see more color as well. If you cut your finger in the water, you can see not red, it's green. I might throw the fish food on your right side. First, everybody have a look on the surface, ready for the camera. Fish will try to get some fish food from us. Are you ready? Ready? 1, 2, 3. So orange one, this is called spangled emperor. As I said before, that's most tasty fish. And then blue body with yellow tail called yellow-tailed fusiliers.
to feed by extending them into the water to capture small plankton as they float past. Ancestors of these animals have been found in the fossil record dating back over 450 million years. You can also see some of the brightly coloured clams embedded in some of the bolder corals. These are burrowing clams that use their shells to grind out a space to live in the coral skeleton. By being surrounded by the hard coral skeleton, these clams are well protected from fish and other predators. There is one large type of clam that does not need to hide, the giant clam. These are the largest clams in the world and can weigh up to 1/4 of a ton and be over 2 meters or 6 feet long. Although these clams are critically endangered in other parts of the world, they are fully protected here in the Great Barrier Reef. As we cruise over the reef, you will notice patches of broken coral rubble. This is a natural part of the reef system. The dead broken coral plays an important role in reef development. Wave action from cyclones and rough seas break apart live coral and toss it around. The large coral pieces fill gaps in the reef and become part of the reef structure and provide places for marine animals and new corals to live. The smaller coral pieces are eventually ground into sand that contributes to the ongoing formation of Green Island. If you look out the side of the boat, you can see beautiful Green Island. Green Island is a type of island called a sand cay. It is basically a large mound of sand piled up on top of the reef. Its highest point is only a few meters or yards above sea level.
It's crazy how the tide's gone out. You won't be able to hear this probably because of all the wind, but the tide's gone out there. It's super dry now. We weren't out that long and the tide's gone out super fast. Do what? Rummaging around in the undergrowth. I feel like David Bellamy. So, not actually David Bellamy, just me again. We're just going for a bit of a walk, seeing a bit more what's on Green Island. We're on this little national park area right now. And I'm still very damp. I have got changed back into the clothes that got soaked before because I didn't like walking around in my swimming shorts and the flip-flops. I'm not really a flip-flop guy, but I'm just soggy. I look forward to getting back. I mean, it's been fun, it's cool being out to the Barrier Reef, experienced some extreme weather. Now we're about to see what I hope is a beautiful sight because the sun is back out. But right now, it's like the perfect temperature just walking around under the trees. As soon as we get out from under the trees, it's going to be crazy hot in the sunlight. I don't have any sun cream on, so I'm trying to be careful. But look at that. Tide's gone out as well. Lovely view. I'm not going to go far into the sand. Not really a fan of sand in my shoes. Look at that. I don't know what these dudes are, but there's loads of them around and you are not allowed to feed them or you get fined. You get fined for a lot of things in Australia. Just had a lovely chat with a couple from America. They just randomly started talking to me about my trainers. There we go, there's my trainers. And then they were talking about the fact that I'm kind of colour coordinated, the purple and the orange. Not the red, purple and the orange. So that's what got them talking to me. And then we just had a lovely chat about where they're from, where I'm from. Spoke about Wales. A lovely old couple there. Their first time in Australia too. Only arrived yesterday. I bet the gust is about to hit us though. As soon as we get around this corner, onto your hats. Yeah, I can see their t-shirts already starting to flap. I'm going to put this away because I don't want to lose anything I'm trying to hold on to. It's a great picture. Even though it looks very sunny, it is still crazy windy on this jetty. Super windy. Right, we are back on the mainland. Pretty successful crossing. Coming back over. Looking at the video, I think it may cut us a little on my nose. That's all I did. Then like a balloon. So yeah, that was a fun day. And now we're going to go back and chill. Back at the house. I'm going to be jumping in the hot tub. And I'll film a little video later, probably just going into a bit more detail about what's gone on today, because I feel like I've been a bit all over the place today. Don't know how accurate or how regular I've been with all my updates, but good fun was had by all. Time to go. Talk to you later. Although when I say later, it's probably like straight after this, because that's the way videos work, isn't it? Yeah. Hello everybody and welcome to the hot tub. This is my favourite place in our accommodation, so I thought it'd be quite nice, thanks to Owain's wonderful phone, to be able to share a bit of the hot tub joy with you. So Owain is holding the camera right now, so thank you very much to him. And just enjoy. You can't feel the heat, but get a picture as the camera pans around. Look at the settings and a hot tub in the jungle. You know, it's quite a unique experience. Definitely my favourite place to be. In Cairns. There we go. That's the hot tub. See you guys. Well, today has been a good day, an exhilarating day. I'm pretty tired, so probably going to go to bed just after this, earlier than normal, so that's a nice bonus. Another fun day planned tomorrow, but it's more just sightseeing tomorrow. Yeah, I swam in the Great Barrier Reef today, and because of the weather and the activities, it was hard to know if all the videos I was filming was making sense as it goes along, so hopefully it did make sense. But just a quick summary. Swimming in the sea in general is a bit of a faff, especially when you're going at the reef and you've got to wear the stinger suit. We don't have to wear the stinger suit, but we chose to wear the stinger suit just in case. The weather in tropical climates, yes, it's warm, but when it rains, it really rains. When I very first went snorkeling, the first thing I did, dunked my head in, completely got it wrong, went too far. The water came up the tube, it's in my mouth, I'm swallowing it, so I'm spitting out the water for a ridiculous amount of time before I can go back in. And then a few times it got up in the goggles, so as I come up the water, start breathing through the nose just before I take the goggles off, forgetting that there's a bit of water in there, so snorting up all of the salt water. Not my finest hour. So it was a good day. Green Island, definitely worth going to. Actually on the island, it's beautiful, but it's basically out in the middle. You're in the middle of the ocean, out at the barrier. It takes like 45 minutes just to get there by boat. So it's very windy, and there's like a jetty from the boat to the island. It's a really long jetty, and I'm sure you can tell from the video. I don't even know if you can hear me on those videos, but it's super windy, and we got very wet at one point. But you know, great experience. The dining experience was a little weird. So we arrived, there was a little bit of footage that you saw of us at like a buffet area. A lot of people just sort of in a small space, and not everybody in the world believes in the British philosophy of, you know, queuing and waiting your turn. Seems the rest of the world is a lot more focused on just getting themselves right in, whether that's a queue for the buffet, whether it's a queue to get on the boat or whatever. So the British, maybe we're too polite. Maybe that's one way to look at it. Maybe the rest of the world isn't too pushy. Maybe we're too polite. Something to ponder. If you have any questions about today that I haven't covered, post them in the comments section and I'll try and answer. I think it's been a good day. I'm just really tired. I did enjoy coming back to the hot tub. You know, swimming in the sea is one thing, but just lounging in a hot tub, that is definitely more me, I think. It's far too much faff going in the sea. Sand is not fun. Why do people not see that sand is just not fun? And seawater, equally not fun. Anyway, thank you to Owain for providing some GoPro footage, which I've been able to add to this vlog. So that's a nice little bonus treat there. And I'm gonna call it a day, sort this bit of video, and then go to bed. So another good day ahead of us tomorrow. I'll see you then.